Hey everybody, how you doing today? Hey, stopped here and decided I was going to rehash a conversation. Because, well, I actually generated some interest from someone that actually had some say, or understanding at least, of my last video in regards to the beef. So they have informed me that I'm short-sighted. They said it in a fancier way, but basically I'm short-sighted and I don't see the grand scheme of things. All right, I asked them to help me understand. They chose not to. That's fair. That's your prerogative. So I will explain my short-sightedness, because that's all I'm left with. If the department doesn't want to actually explain themselves, then I'm left to come up with my own assessment of their actions. So here we go. Where's the beef? All right, this beef labeling thing. I said it's a cultural thing. I believe it. I know wokeism isn't. Whoop. There's people walking by. I'll spin this way so I don't record them. There's more people. Dang it. Geez, it was a nice quiet little path a minute ago. Now people are coming out of the woodwork. I'll just videotape over here, let them pass, and continue my conversation. Not recording yous. All right, so I called it wokeism. It's just because I don't have a better word for it. It's more than just wokeism. It's a cultural shift within Canada that has been going on actually for a couple of decades. That's why if all these people that expect a change immediately, you gotta remember, they've taken decades to get to where they are. Okay? We gotta just, remind Canadians what Canada is about and what Canadian values are. So, where's the beef? The whole labeling thing of the beef has more to do with trying to get people to not eat beef. There's a multifaceted approach to this, reasoning for this, and it has to do with them trying to convert us to vegetarian, although human beings are omnivores, but they want us to become vegetarian because it also suits their climate change agendas, because they say beef herd raising is part of the largest producer of methane gas and contributor to climate change than outside production, processing and production and human, I don't know, what would you call it? Are producing stuff. Anyway, how we manufacture stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, look, there's fish in the water. Not sure if you'll see them. Little sunfish. See if I can zoom right in on them. See them there? Awesome. So anyway, God, I'm at 4 minutes already. Jesus. Anyway, so they want to convert us to vegetarian, but they also have other reasons for this. You see, tax dollars. They can't just jack up the price of beef. Well, they probably could, but they know they'll get friggin' bream like no tomorrow. So what do? They implement more regulations on them and more things that they must do, so that they have to increase their prices and make it more unaffordable and less attractive to the consumer. And on top of that, they generate tax revenue. You see, if they implement this new this new label on the front of beef, well, that's more printing that beef has to do. And so they do the printing, and while the printing company has to charge taxes to do more printing for them, The ink that the printing company has to buy to make this new label, they have to charge taxes on that. Da, 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 da. You can see the chain of events here. All because the government decided beef is bad for you, instead of letting the people decide that. It's a single ingredient product. I'm sorry, it's just so messed up. And they have enough regulations to ensure safety. So anyway, so the government gets taxes. They get to invoke, they get to tackle climate change. They get to invoke their, it's not woke mentality, but it is woke mentality. For lack of a better way of putting it, their woke mentality upon the people. It's just sad. Like they're doing it now with cigarettes again. They're gonna put labels on individual cigarettes saying they're bad for you. If in 2021, or 2021, why do I keep saying that? 2022, you don't realize cigarettes are bad for you, you might have been living in a hole. I'm sorry, cigarettes are bad for you. It's a known thing. I don't understand this mentality. I really don't. If you think that people are smoking because they don't know, you're an idiot. But again, it'll generate revenue for the government, and it imposes a higher price for the cigarettes. It's a way of imposing higher price on the cigarettes where the government doesn't have as much influence on, which is in Ontario, we're allowed to purchase cigarettes from the reserve. So I hate that word, but yeah, from native communities, and they don't have as much taxes coming off them. But if they implement a new printing law, then they generate more taxes. I'm just babbling in circles here, and this is a 7-minute video. Oh God, oh man. Welcome to the Fringe.